Hello everyone and welcome back to Parkers to Disney. So today's video is our 5 favourite rides at Disneyland Paris. So,
and I have to say all the rides are good, and it was very hard to choose.
Even though you didn't go on Aerosmith.
Yeah, because I went on the other rides for the first time though, but not Aerosmith yet.
You weren't brave enough for Aerosmith yet, was you?
Not yet.
Even I think it's pretty much similar to Hyperspace Mountain, but she still won't go on Aerosmith.
Because it's more than 2. Final 2, maybe not more than 2.
Yeah, but Hyperspace Mountain had 2 loops. And 1 loop and a corkscrew, I think.
Yeah. They had 1 loop, like... No, it's not.
It just has loud
I don't like
music
seeing it.
Okay. Well, let's get back on track with what we were talking about. So, should we start with number 5? We kind of just spoke about this. We're going to do the 5 together.
Literally right there.
I did forget one though that I'm a little bit... I'll say that at the end though. So, number 5 is...
Number 5 would have to be... Wait, what was number 5 again? I can't remember.
Come on, you can remember.
It's a Small World.
It's a Small World. We go on this ride all the time. It does freak me out a little bit with all the puppets.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky, but I like the song.
But it's
because it's just a song that gonna stay in your head. It can get really annoying though once you've gone on the ride like 5 times.
Yeah, and if you get hot or it's raining, it's a really good ride to go on because it's all inside. So
yeah.
Oh, and Daddy's alarm clock's going because you're stepping on it. So It's a Small World will be at number 5. Number 4 is?
Number 4 is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, I really liked Pirates of the Caribbean, probably more than you.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a lot bigger in Disneyland Paris than it is in Disney World.
It's a lot bigger.
It has definitely more drops.
More drops, but in Disney World it's like only got 1 drop, which is bigger than all the drops.
And it's not as long, is it? Disney World's not as long.
It's actually quite short in Disney World, but in Disneyland Paris, it's
actually no, it's a lot
longer.
It's a lot longer. So in Disneyland Paris, the ride is actually a lot longer. There's more scenes to it. So yeah, just Disneyland Paris, Pirates of the Caribbean. I just love the atmosphere on that ride, and the queue line to that ride is amazing.
I prefer the queue line in Land and World because it's a lot more
themed, maybe?
Themed. It's got like a lot more prisons, and we actually went there when it was like, once when it was like no one was there, so we got to literally go straight past it, but it was so weird because it was so quiet. And when you're walking through the line, it's quite scary. Like,
it's fun though.
Once it's just silent once you're going through it.
So, number 3.
Number 3 was...
Buzz
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear leads up Alaska. This ride is my husband's favourite ride, but he just kind of shoot things. It's brilliant, and
he's really good at it. And
he gets really competitive at it.
He gets like 3,000, like over. Yeah,
over.
And I get like 10.
You get more than 10, not that much more.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just shoot randomly.
We do like this ride as a family. And as I said, the husband's very competitive with it. That makes me laugh because you kind of don't want to sit next to him because
he'll literally just go.
He'll barge you out of the way to get the point.
Yeah. Which
makes me laugh.
Also, when like you see the photos at the end, his face is always
really serious. When we're both laughing,
but we're both smiling and doing this.
He's just like proper serious moment going on.
And we're like,
yeah. So hey, we like that ride as a family. Yeah. Number 2 is...
I know this one. Hyperspace Mountain.
Hyperspace Mountain. So on this Disneyland Paris trip, I was so proud. This one went on her first upside down ride.
I'm not the biggest fan of roller coasters, but I have to say
you're not. You so
bad as I thought.
She does like them. I'll put your little thrill sequence, so I'm just waiting to come out.
It was actually quite fun, especially the first one, which is not Hyperspace Mountain. The first one I went was in Disney this time.
Indiana Jones one.
And I have to say that's one where your head just goes like that. So when you're in the air, it just went... ah! As soon as you land, you're like...
Yeah, so as I managed to get her on the Indiana Jones one, we got her on Hyperspace Mountain. You were slightly scared, she thought it was all really dark.
It actually wasn't. I think it being Star Wars themed helped because there was a load of laser beams.
Yeah.
And the first time, I don't feel the loop-to-loop and the corkscrew as much as the second time. Because the second time I knew they were coming.
Yeah, and I think the second time we went on that ride we were nearer the front.
And it was a lot easier to see.
the first time we were nearer the back. So I think being different parts of the carriage makes you feel different things on each ride. Obviously, on the ride back towards you next, if you're at the back of it, you feel more of the bumps.
A lot more.
And you go faster at the back of the rides more than the front of the rides.
And it's a lot noisier.
And a lot noisier at the front.
That may give you a clue at the beginning, it is very noisy.
But yeah, so that was number 2 and we both really enjoyed that and I was so happy to get on it.
That was really weird because I was really scared to go on it. But it's like our second favourite ride.
But you love it now.
It is so fun.
Okay, number 1 is...
Basically, I prefer this most than all of them.
What is
Big
it?
Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. Well, I'll let Summer take over this one because this is her favourite of all time in every single park.
Yeah, ask me in any single place that's got a Big Thunder Mountain and I'll say Big Thunder Mountain.
Because
especially
even like in different theme parks they have these sort of rides and they're still number 1 her favourite ride.
I've always liked these since I was like really small.
So Big Thunder Mountain in Disneyland Paris is a lot longer than the one in Disney World.
It is loads longer, exactly like Pirates of the Caribbean. It's at the beginning it's the exact same, but then when you go into the ride there's a lot more tunnels and
effects maybe.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot more effects in this one than Disney World.
I'm pretty sure there's a waterfall in this one and I'm pretty sure in World there's no waterfall.
I don't know, maybe when we go back to Disney World we could do like a comparison to each ride.
Yeah, we can do top 5
that'd be
comparison
a good video coming up at some point hopefully.
Maybe not that soon.
Not that soon.
But it's gonna be soon.
Yeah. So, what about the ride?
So, the ride, I have to say, I just love it so much because it's not exactly the biggest roller coaster there, but it's not exactly the smallest. It's probably so it's kind of in the middle. Yeah. And it's quite nice when you want to go on something fast, but you may have just eaten. So you can't go on an actual fast ride. I wouldn't advise going on that ride after you've eaten though. It's better than going on Space Mountain, isn't it? Good point. We should just go blur. Blur. But they are our top 5 rides at Disneyland Paris. I think all of them rides were in Magic Kingdom. Small World is, Big Thunder Mountain is, Hyperspace Mountain is. Yeah, they are. Buzz Lightyear is. What was the other one we did? Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean is. So maybe this is our top 5 rides in Disneyland Paris, the Magic Kingdom Park one. So that's completely changed. And maybe next week we'll do a top 5 Hollywood Studios one. Even though there's not as many rides. I can think of 3 for that one, but not 5. Yeah, I can think of 3 as well. But we'll have a look at the map and just double check. Maybe Slinky Dog. Maybe not. Pretty sure there's 5 rides, but I didn't like one of them. Okay, we'll see you all next week. Back on Parkers Do Disney for another video. See you later. Bye. You doing the hand?